It's a crime that almost goes unpunished, and one homeowner in Florida wants that to change. Take a look at the damage to this home. We got busted-in walls, stolen appliances, broken windows. The homeowner is Patti Peeples, and she says there's about $40,000 worth of destruction after squatters posing as renters invaded her home. It took a month to get them out, and the police said their hands were pretty much tied. Now, why is that? Patty's here to tell us. Joining me from Jacksonville, Florida this morning is Patti Peeples. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. This is important. The squatters are out, but how long did it take and how much has it cost you?
Mitch, it is important. It took us 34 days to get them out. It cost us almost $6,000 in legal fees. More importantly, we lost a home sale. The home was up for being sold and we had an offer, and then the squatters broke in. We lost that home sale, and then the damage that they did was almost $40,000.
That's right. So $40,000 is kind of the headline number, but it's a lot deeper than that. What I don't understand is, why is Florida law not as simple as, I own this, I have no legal agreement with these folks that are in my house, and they need to leave, so fix it, police? Why is it not that simple?
It seems simple, and it should be. This is patently unfair, but this is not just a Florida issue. It goes on in every state around the union, but a couple of states have made some progress on treating squatters like the criminals they are, rather than in the civil court. That's what's happening in Florida. Is that these?
That's right. The police told you this is a civil issue. This isn't a criminal issue. But I don't understand what makes it civil and not criminal. These folks are on your property, and you don't want them there.
It essentially is being treated like these are renters that have begun to fail on paying their rent to a legitimate landlord in a legitimate rental situation with a legitimate lease. None of this was legitimate. They had a fraudulent lease, and most egregiously, soon as the civil court determined that that lease was fraudulent, what they did was they posted a 24-hour to vacate order on the house, meaning that those squatters, the ones that broke and entered into my house, could simply slip out into the night. They were not arrested. That's the problem, is that once the court system does deduce that they are not legitimate, that they've broken in, then they should be treated within the criminal court system.
Well, and they threw a brick at you. They threw human feces at you when you tried to go by and check on the property. And so those feel like criminal acts to me. Did the police not step in at any point then?
They did not. They basically pushed this off and say, we have no jurisdiction. They physically assaulted me inside the house. The officer told me that I was the one that was going to be arrested if I did not step off that property.
What?
So what should Florida's law be? Because clearly we need a fix here.
Florida, what I want Governor DeSantis to do is to stop picking a fight over property rights with Disney and to focus on the property rights of real citizens that are having their houses broken into. Please treat these squatters in the criminal court system and address the underlying problem, which is the lack of affordable housing. Many of these squatters are taking over houses because they cannot afford housing of their own. And who pays the price? Individual homeowners who are investing in their city. DeSantis, this has got to stop. It's an easy fix. They are criminals.
Patti Peeples.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.